And we're here live, a little bit of a change of scenery. Bradford Evans, Mason Gender have the call. As I said, we changed venues here. We're at Corona High School here. The Riverside Bulldogs taking on the Sccbl Bombers in the second game of a three-game homestand. Home's a little bit different today, Mason, but we're still in Corona, so not too far away from the normal Santiago High School where we broadcast our games.
Yeah, I mean, and we get some shade today in like the snack bar area of Corona High School. So.
Yeah, that is very nice to have nice shelter. Thank you, Corona, for having us. And we have a little ball game on hand here with Alfredo Parras on the mound. It's a 2-0 game here. Mason, why don't you get us up to speed as to what happened?
So starting off with Jimmy Smith for the Bombers, and he doubled. Ryan Knowles then batting second walked. Chris Sandberg, the third batter, flew out to center field. No runners advanced. And the fourth hitter, Connor Shepard, doubled, and 2 runs scored to make it 2-0. Then Cody White also doubled. So now Connor Shepard and Cody White are on base, second and third, with still nobody out. And now Jaron Largusa.
So Alfredo Parras, yeah, thanks for recapping that, Mason. Alfredo Parras in a little bit of a jam here early. We'll see what he can do to get out of it with the runner on third base and second. Nobody out. And Jaron Largusa, who had himself a game last time out, playing center field today, but he's batting sixth, and we'll see what he has to offer here. In a 2-1 count, Alfredo Parras, of course, an incoming freshman for college, throws a breaking ball, misses inside, or a fastball, pardon me, to make it 3-1 count here. So Parras a little behind here, and we've talked about walking can be an issue here. Mason, what can he do to make sure that he doesn't walk too many batters here, because that's been a little bit of an Achilles heel here for this team. Some good pitching performances. See my Kalu on Sunday, but the team has been a little bit they fluctuate a little bit.
Yeah, well, 3-1 count here. He just wants to battle back into the zone, get a ground ball. Infield's playing back, so just trying to get an out here is all Parras is really trying to do.
Possibly a double play if he's lucky, and Parras misses low, and the bases are loaded here. Parras last time out against the Inland Valley Bucks on Saturday had a really good performance, and then the fourth inning came and he kind of struggled a little bit. Kind of five runs scored in that fourth inning, but he did really well. He's a young pitcher, and he's trying to get things going here. It is summer ball, so the most important thing here is player development over wins and losses, but the Bulldogs definitely looking for a win here.
Yeah, he's still just a high school kid, and I mean just graduated going to La Sierra University, but he's still very young. Bulldogs are probably the youngest squad in the whole Sccbl. So
yeah, their first season in the Sccbl.
It's nice to see them compete out here and try to get a W here tonight with the bases loaded. Parras just looking for a ground ball double play here to get 2 outs right away.
Joey Magro up. It's 2-0 here in the top of the first inning. Bases loaded. Parras throws the ball, pops up, and will first baseman get to it? No, he will not. It thuds behind into the stands, and that's a souvenir for one of the fans we've got in the crowd here. And Zach Bowman on third base there, just trying to hustle it down. And we talked a little bit about it before. Nick Valdez is going to get a lot more work with Chase Sebi out. Valdez had a good game yesterday, and we'll see if he can continue it here. He went 3 for 3 the other day. Nice breaking ball given in for a strike there.
Joel Avina was the catcher yesterday. But
Joel Avina,
so it looks like Avina and Valdez will be the ones that will go back and forth. And Avina caught yesterday. I don't see him today. He might be over there. But Valdez will probably catch today, and then, well, he's obviously catching today, and we'll see who catches tomorrow in the 3 games.
Bases loaded here. Parras delivers again. That one shot over into right field to Mirkovic. And Mirkovic gets it. But a runner tags up at third and goes home. And that's number 23, Connor Shepard, who scores, making it a 3-0 game. Alfredo Parras really has to buckle down here, Mason.
Yeah, I mean, good pitcher. Got an out. Sac fly. But at least he got an out. You need to get outs here. And now with runners at first and second, we got a force play at any base. So just trying to get a ground ball double play.
Yeah, just a little bit unfortunate that the bases are loaded there because he got the guy to fly out, but sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. And Alfredo Parras once again. Runners on first and second here, one out, throws it in the dirt, misses for a ball. 2 outs, 3-0 game here. And the team really hopefully can get a double play here, get out of this one relatively unscathed. And that ball's hit over to center field. It's going to be a fly ball for Marcelo Arcos. Marcelo Arcos grabs it to end the inning. And 3 runs scored there. But a good job by the team to get out of a little bit of a jam there, Mason.
Yeah, I mean, unscathed, 3 runs, not too bad. And now we'll see what they can do with the sticks right after this.
And we're back at Corona High School. Not Santiago, a little bit of change of scenery as we touched on in the first inning. It's the bottom of the first inning here now. The Bulldogs up to bat. Marcelo Arcos due up. Arcos, bat wasn't going for him last time, but he's looking to get things going here. He had a couple of nice fly balls that could have dropped, but good fielding stopped him from getting on base. And there's a base hit there. Speak of the devil, curse of the commentator, right? Marcelo Arcos gets on first after a line drive goes over to center field. And we have a runner on first here. So a good start, good at-bat, good swing at the first pitch there, Mason.
Yeah, it's nice to see Arcos get on there. He's had some really good at-bats the last couple games, but just the balls just haven't fallen for him. But right there, nice hit right back up the box and a way to get on, leadoff hitter.
And due up now is Kyle Kayberry as the Bulldogs are down 3-0 here in the top of the first inning. Or in the bottom of the first inning, pardon me. And I was talking to the general manager, Garrett Trevino, and he said that Kyle Kayberry might be the most athletic player on this team, as we've seen that many instances, his fielding, his hitting, and his ability to run the bases, right, Mason?
I mean, that triple he hit at Cal Poly Pomona was very fun to watch, him speed around the bases like he can. The kid also plays wide receiver for University of Redlands, so he definitely probably uses his speed out there also.
So it's a 2-1 count here, no outs, 3-0 game. Marcelo Arcos is on first base. And we'll see what Kyle Kayberry can do here, facing Cody White. Cody White played yesterday, but he didn't pitch. And he's on the mound today as well as DHing. So he's
Cody White, 2 RBIs
two-way
yesterday.
player, yeah. White checks over to first base, and Kayberry grounds out. It could be a double play. Double play looks like it's on, and if they get it, do they get it? No, they don't, but Marcelo Arcos goes down. Marcelo Arcos there kind of slid towards the shortstop there and kind of stopped, or the second baseman, and stopped that from being a double play. So if there's any positive to take from that, then that's it, right, Mason?
Well, yeah, also it's very hard to double off Kyle Kayberry with his speed, like as we were talking about. So Yeah, good slide though by Arcos to break that up. That's your job on a double play ground ball
Due
as a
up
base
now
runner.
is Zach Bowman. Zach Bowman batting lefty with Kyle Caberry on first, one out. 3-0 game, bottom of the first inning. And there's a pickoff move over to Caberry. You're not going to get him there with his speed and his agile feet. And we'll see what Cody White can do here. He's given up 2 hits already. But Marcelo Arcos was thrown out at second base, and now it's a 2-0 count. And he checks over to first base once again, Kyle Caberry. I think he kind of knows that Kyle Caberry likes to steal bases.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Kyle does steal here. Gets in scoring position.
That ball's fouled up behind us. And we mentioned we're in a nice little snack bar, press box kind of deal today. A little bit different from what we've been used to. We've had to be out in the elements, so it's a nice change of pace, and we're thankful that Corona High School letting us use their facilities today. There's a pickoff move again over to Caberry. Cody White just checking on him constantly. That's the 3rd time he's thrown at him this at-bat.
It definitely gets you tired as a base runner when a pitcher picks off that consecutively.
And he takes off there, so Cody White was right. It's a pitch-out move, but it's thrown high. It's going to be out in his center field. Kyle Caberry elects not to go to get an extra base there, but a good job by Kyle Caberry showcasing his speed.
Yeah, also a great pitch to run on there is Cody White throws an off-speed pitch, and those are always the best because it takes slower time to get to the plate. So Caberry had a great jump, plus the off-speed pitch made him steal that bag with ease.
So runner on second, 3-0 game, bottom of the first inning. Breaking ball down in the dirt. Chris Sandberg is catching today for the SoCal Bombers.
Sandberg had a couple at-bats yesterday. He pinch hit in the middle of the game, had 1 hit.
And there's a breaking ball, touches the edge there of the strike zone. Nice pitch, and he strikes out looking, that being Zach Bowman. And now due up is Max Merkovich. Max Merkovich had a little bit of action out in right field. Got the first batter out last inning.
Yeah, it was like a backdoor slider. I didn't think it caught much of the plate, but I guess the umpire was just saying anything close, you got to swing away. I wouldn't be too happy. Zach Bowman didn't look very happy, but
there's a breaking ball, fools Max Merkovich. Go ahead, Mason.
On that, yeah, just backdoor. I don't think it was a strike, but it's just tough to, as a hitter, you just see that and get called up on strikes. So now Merkovich will be up 0-1. He looks at strike 1.
Merkovich looks at that pitch now, and now he goes down 0-2 here. What are you going to do if you're him, Mason? If you're Max Merkovich with a runner on second, what is the play here?
With 2 outs, you're trying to get a base hit here, but you got to battle. You can't. You got to choke up, and you got to battle.
That ball misses to the outside. Slider. 1-2 count here, 2 outs.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of off-speed pitches from Cody White. He really likes to throw that slider and that changeup.
And that ball's down in the dirt there, so now it's 2-2.
Yeah, and a great play there by Merkovich to not swing at that, to look at that one in the dirt. That being good pitch by White. He's trying to get him chasing, but Merkovich didn't chase, which is always good. Now 2-2, he's back in this count, and he's now looking for something to drive.
Cody White from the stretch checks over to second base, throws, misses high. Now it's a full count.
Good at bat here by Merkovich. Quality at bat. That's all you got to ask for out of your squad is quality at bats, and he's had a quality one right here. Fighting back in this count, down 0-2, now 3-2.
The Bulldogs desperately need a run here. Not desperately, but they'd like a run, obviously, down 3-0 here early. Merkovich takes a big swing there, misses on the breaking ball. Cody White walks back to the dugout as well as his team, and it's 3-0 here with 1 inning finished and 2 hits given by Cody White, and we'll be back after this. And back here live, Corona High School, Mason Jandro and Bradford Evans have the call with you today. It's 3-0. Alfredo Parras on the mound, surrendered 3 runs in the top of the first inning, looking to rebound here. And due up now is the 9th batter, Dallas Reed, as he pops it up shallow. It could go behind, and it definitely does. One of the, oh man, that could have been bad. An old elderly woman in a wheelchair almost got hit by the ball there, but not. Oh, a hanging breaking ball given out to high center field. It's going to be at the warning track, but Marcelo Arcos tracks it down. And Alfredo Parras has had a few of those that are a little bit lucky. You know, he had the one that almost went out of the park with Jimmy Smith that bounced off the fence, though. But, you know, it's sometimes luck needs to roll your way, right, Mason?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I didn't like about that pitch was that it was a 1-2 count, and he hangs a breaking ball. When you got 2 strikes in your head of the count, no, the pitch shouldn't even be close to the zone where, if anything, he shouldn't be able to hit the ball that far on a 1-2 count. So Parras has got to bite down with 2 strikes and really deal and stay ahead and finish people off.
Speak of the devil here, Jimmy Smith is back up. As we touched on it, he almost hit one out of the park there, barely missed. He got a double his last time out. We'll see what he can do here his second time. Breaking ball misses high outside, or away from the batter. 1-0 count, 3-0 game. And a ball again. It was a good pitch, but called for a ball.
You gotta love though. Parras is working fast. You gotta love it as a defense. He's getting on that mound, gets the sign, and goes again.
And here's Parras once again. Nice breaking ball, gets Jimmy Smith to swing at it. It looks like Parras has calmed down here a little bit in the top of the second inning. Two count. Breaking ball fouled off, hits the ankle of Jimmy Smith and bounces behind home plate.
See, that's the type of 2-strike curveball that you'd want to see from Parras right there. Just not a hanger, but a really fast breaking curveball, and Jimmy Smith had to fight to tip that one.
Parras throws that one down in the dirt. Now it's a full count.
I'm surprised that wasn't a strike either. I mean, we see the Zach Bowman strikeout, and we didn't think that was even close, but I thought that pitch was better than that one, and the Zach Bowman at bat, and that was called for a ball.
Parras throws again. Nice pitch. Gets Jimmy Smith swinging. And Jimmy Smith walks back to the dugout after he got a double last time. And due up now is Ryan Knowles, the shortstop.
I guess it doesn't matter because he throws a great pitch there and finishes Jimmy Smith off.
So Alfredo Parras, a young pitcher, looking to do some damage here against a lefty batter now with Ryan Knowles. Misses high inside, almost hits him on the elbow, but now it's a 1-0 count. Parras throws again. It's grounded right to the shortstop. Shortstop takes it, throws it over to first to Bowman, and that was a good play there. The Aaron Halpert, who usually plays over at second, it's a 1-2-3 inning, Mason.
Yeah, that's what you got to do is Alfredo Parras. He settles down after the first inning, goes 1-2-3, and has some quality pitches and quality at-bats against. So we'll be right back for the second inning after this.
And it's the bottom of the second inning here. 3-0 game. The Bombers lead the Bulldogs. Nick Valdez, the catcher, due up now for his first at-bat. It was a nice 1-2-3 inning by Alfredo Parras there to get out of a jam, or not really a jam, but just kind of weathering the storm after a tough first inning as that ball's hit over to shortstop. It's bobbled by the shortstop. It might count as an error. Came at him really hard. Not an easy ball to deal with at all, but Nick Valdez gets on.
Now batting number 7, third baseman.
And now due up is Gio Villanueva, playing over at third base. That's where he usually plays, the Academy of the Arts product. And he hits that one over, dribbler over to third base, and that's going to advance Nick Valdez over to third. Good play there. Good job swinging at the first pitch there, Gio Villanueva.
Also good base running by Valdez. He didn't even, no hesitation, picked up Chris Joyce at third base, and well, they did give that an error, but I mean, I guess it makes sense. It was not hit very hard, but I would have probably given it a hit. It was more down the line. It wasn't an easy play, you know, but you know, an error there. But we'll take it as the Bulldogs now have runners on first and
so
third
runners
with no
on
outs.
The corners here, and a hanging breaking ball. Maybe you could have belted that one out. It's Nate Munoz due up. Nate Munoz missed last game. We had a few absentees yesterday in the 14-4 loss. And Nate Munoz, a lot of the time he'll bat in the top of the lineup, and now he's just switched and he's down in the middle of the lineup, Mason. Munoz fouls that one off.
Yeah, well, let's see what he can do here. First and third, he's got a runner out there for a RBI.
Yeah, lots of options there with only one out. Nate Munoz, team needs him to answer the call here. Munoz grounds that one over to shortstop, and another tough one to deal with, and that's going to bring in a run. Nate Munoz, good batting there, and luck, not really luck went his way, but it was tough for the shortstop to deal with. It bounced at the last second, and shortstop couldn't deal with it. Short had 2 hits this inning that have not been easy to deal with, Mason.
Yeah, I mean, that one, not really luck. He hit that hard in the hole, and
yeah, I didn't like.
He made a dive. He tried to make a diving play.
It was hard to deal with,
but couldn't make it. And that's a good hit there by Nate Munoz and an RBI. And now it'll be Aaron Halpert as he ducks out of the way of that pitch, and both runners will advance to second and third.
So things going in the favor of the Riverside Bulldogs here in a 3-1 game. Cody White struggling.
Well, his defense hasn't really helped him this inning. 2 errors already, so that's tough as a pitcher to deal with that. But we got Aaron Halpert now, 1-0. He almost got hit in the head there, ducks out of the way. So now he's got runners on second and third, and a ground ball to first, ground ball to the right side scores a run. But we're hoping for a base hit here, drive in 2. There's a ball, 2-0 now is the count.
And Cody White once delivers again. Runners on second and third. And there's a nice hit over to second base. He's going to go with the force out, though. Second baseman over to Aaron Halpert. And that scores another run. Good play there by Aaron Halpert. You called it.
And that's what you're supposed to do right there. Just those are quality at-bats there. A ground ball to the right side scores a run. And now runners are on third base with still only 1 out. So another ground ball to the right side will tie this game.
Yeah, so it's a 3-2 ball game here. And the second inning going in favor of the Riverside Bulldogs. And we talked about it, the Bombers give up runs, but they score a lot of runs. So it's going to need to be a little bit of a track meet between these two teams. If the Bulldogs are to come out with a victory, Sam Neufeld due up now.
Looks like the infield is in, so a ground ball might be tough to score. So Neufield's got to pop something up here.
And Neufeld
he does.
Pops that one up shallow right field. Second baseman gets it. Runners are unable to advance. So now due up for the second time is Marcelo Arcos. Marcelo Arcos got on with a base hit to center field last time up, and we'll see what he can do here. With a runner on third base in a 3-2 ball game. And Cody White once again delivers. Throws inside, it's fouled off by Marcelo Arcos behind home plate.
3-2 is the score here in this bottom of the second inning. Bombers leading the Bulldogs. Marcelo Arcos up. He singled his first time.
And, oh, that's going to be a foul ball, but it looked like Marcelo Arcos kind of just tried to flinch out of the way, hit his bat, so it's going to count as a strike.
Yeah, those are always tough when they're coming up and in, and you start your swing, and then you're like, oh, wait, that's going to hit me, and you get the back out of the way, but then it tips your bat in the process. So now 0-2, he's got a battle here. And
Arcos looks at that breaking ball. He strikes out, and that ends the inning. 2 runs scored there. So a good inning there by the Riverside Bulldogs. And things looking up for this team in this game, and we'll start the 3rd inning of play after this. And back here live at Corona High School, Bradford Evans and Mason Jandro with you today. And Alfredo Parras is still pitching here. It's a 3-2 ball game. And due up is Chris Sandberg, the catcher.
flew out to center field his first at bat, so he gets a second chance right here. See what he can do against Alfredo Parras. 3-2 is the score.
Parras delivers the ball over short. Halper deals with it, throws it over to first base, gets it to Zach Bowman. So 2 nice plays by Aaron Halpert there, making it look easy, showing off his nice arm from shortstop.
Now batting third baseman Connor Shepherd.
So we've talked about it before. Alfredo Parras has sometimes gotten in trouble, just lots of pitches and stuff, but it seems like things are going by quickly for him here. 4 straight outs. And Connor Shepherd due up the third baseman for the Bombers. Breaking ball misses low away.
Shepherd doubled his first at-bats, drove in 2 runs. He had 3 hits yesterday, so a pretty hot series here for Connor Shepherd and the SoCal Bombers. 3-2 is the score. First pitch to Shepherd is a ball. Second pitch, 2 balls, pardon me. Two and 0, 1 out. Parr is on the mound, kicks, delivers.
Throws it for a strike. Nice pitch there, Mason.
Yeah, nice pitch on the outside corner right there. Shepherd looks at that one. Not really a pitch you want, 2-0. You want a better pitch there, but now 2-1. We'll see what Shepherd can do here against Parrs. Parrs' 2-1 pitch is grounded out to second base. Sam Neufeld there to have it and throws it on to Zach Bowman for 2 outs in the inning now.
Yeah, so 2 straight outs, 5 straight outs actually if you go back to last inning here. And Alfredo Parras really using that breaking ball to his advantage.
Now batting pitcher Cody White.
And now Cody White due up. Cody White having a little bit of trouble there pitching on the mound, but we'll see what he can do here on the plate.
We saw
First
this
pitch
last
misses
game.
a ball.
We saw this last game with Alfredo Parras, and he pitched, the first 3 innings very well. 4th inning got shook up with 7 runs, but that 4th inning he started getting behind guys, and I don't know if that's tired or he just gets
That ball's popped up there
He's popped up.
to shallow base. Gio Villanueva looks like he has it, and he definitely does there, and that ends the inning. Another 1-2-3 inning. Good play by Alfredo Parras and company. And we're going to head back to the bottom of the 3rd inning in just a moment. And back here for the bottom of the third inning, Kyle Kayberry due up. And Kyle Kayberry got on base last time. We'll see what he can do here. And Kayberry hits a dribbler up to second base. And second baseman throws him out. That was a throw to Joey Magro from Dallas Reed. So Kayberry grounds out. A little bit different from his last grounder. He got on base last time, obviously, but still in the infield. And due up now is Zach Bowman. Zach Bowman was unable. As he takes the first pitch, it goes over in shallow second base. But the second baseman makes a really good throw there. Dallas Reed just turns around as a 180 spin. And good fielding there by Dallas Reed to get the batter, to get Zach Bowman out. Really nice play there, Mason.
Yeah, great play. Great first step by Dallas Reed there at second base. Snags the ball, does his little 360 throw to first base, and gets the out.
And now Max Merkovich up. Cody White misses on the first pitch, 1-0 count. 2 outs. A little bit unfortunate there's 2 outs there, but Dallas Reed robbed that Zach Bowman of a base hit there.
Yeah, and I feel like Zach Bowman's gotten robbed twice today, as he was caught out on strikes, his last at bat on a ball, and then there gets robbed by Dallas Reed.
So it's a 1-1 count here, 3-2 game. Bulldogs, 2-13 record heading into this one. And we'll see what they can do here in a close one. Zach Bowman, or Max Merkovich, pardon me, hops it up over to center field. Really deep in center field, but center fielder Jerron Largusta gets that one. So that ends the inning 1-2-3, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. A 1-2-3 for both pitchers, Mason.
Yeah, and Cody White threw strikes, Alfredo Parras threw strikes. And when you throw strikes as a pitcher, you get 1-2-3 innings because you let your defense work, and that's what both of these pitchers are doing. That'll end 3 innings, going to the top of the 4th right after this.
And back here live in the 4th inning of play, it's 3-2. Riverside Bulldogs down to the SoCal Bombers. And due up now is the man who made the last out of the inning, Jerron Largusta. Jerron Largusta batting for the 2nd time today. We'll see what he can do here, facing Alfredo Parras. And 4th inning was not very good for Alfredo Parras last time out, but seems like it's starting out well for him here as Jerron Largusta grounds out to third base. Gio Villanueva makes an easy play. But sometimes this 4th inning, Mason, can get in the way of the Riverside Bulldogs' success.
Well, I wouldn't say the 4th inning. I would just say, an inning. Sometimes they just have those long innings. Like yesterday was a 6th inning. But if the Bulldogs can stay away from the big inning and keep them at bay, then they have a chance to win this ballgame.
And due up now is Joey Magro. Joey Magro, the first baseman, looking to do some damage here. Alfredo Parras, his first time through the order, did really well with the back end of it, and not so well with the first, or the first couple batters. But Alfredo Parras, the 2nd time out, did a really good job going 1-2-3 through the top 3 batters.
Yeah, now he's got to finish this group off here. 1 out with Joey Magro up. He had a sacrifice RBI last at bat.
And that ball's hit over to Aaron Halpert. Aaron Halpert gets it. It's a hopper, and Aaron Halper, can he get it? And he does. Really nice play by Zach Bowman. Zach Bowman almost did the splits there. I mean, just shows how agile he is, man. I would never have been able to do that. I probably would have broken something if I tried that move. But Zach Bowman keeping his leg on the bag and really stretching for that one. And that's what you have to do sometimes as a first baseman. The breaking ball misses inside, and this is number 21, Aaron Mears, due up.
Mears yesterday hit a
1-0
home run in his very first at bat as he pinch hit. He didn't play the full game.
And 2 pitches miss low and inside Alfredo Parras. Rough first inning, but very good last 2 innings, and we'll see what he has to offer here in the 4th. As is off to a good start here with 2 outs. And it's a 3-0 count here. Alfredo Parras delivers once again, misses high, walks the batter. And we'll see what the next batter can do. Dallas Reed, who made that really nice play for the second out of the last inning.
Now batting second baseman, Dallas
We'll
Reed.
see what he can do here.
Yeah, 2 outs
Really
walk.
good fielder, but he bats 9th, so maybe batting isn't his strength.
2 out walks are a killer for Parras. He needs to bear down here and not give this Bombers almost like an opportunity to do something with the
that ball's hit over
beginning.
into left field. It's going to be it's going to be a single here.
This is what I'm talking about. Lead off a 2-out base runner gives an offense some sort of momentum because now Dallas Reed gets on. He's the number 9 hole hitter. And now Jimmy Smith's up. He's already doubled today, and it's back at the top. And just like that, there was nobody on with 2 outs. And now because of a 2-out walk, there's 2 people on
But
with
Alfredo
2 outs. And
Alfredo
now Jimmy
Parras,
Smith at the plate.
last time Jimmy Smith was up against him, Alfredo Parras fooled him with a breaking ball to strike him out. So we'll see what Alfredo Parras can do here. Got to keep his composure. And throws a high pitch there, but Jimmy Smith swings at it, and it's knocked back into the fence.
I guarantee that'll be
0-1 count.
the only fastball Jimmy Smith sees all at bat right there. Their Parras gets ahead, and
So
now
if you're a betting man, Mason Jandro, you say just all breaking balls
all
from
breaking
here on
balls
out.
from now on. I don't see a fastball unless he gets far, unless it's a 3-2 count, 2-2 count. But I see breaking balls the rest of the way.
Parras looks over to second base, throws a breaking ball. You're correct, but it's down in the dirt. Nick Valdez unable to block it, and the runners advance to second and third. So we talked about it. An inning can get away from this Bulldog team, and Alfredo Parras just needs to buckle down. That one wasn't on him there, really, was it, Mason?
No, just a breaking ball in the dirt. Valdez is the catcher. Got to stay in front of that. But, I mean, it happens. Catching isn't the easiest position. It's probably one of the hardest positions out out in the field next to shortstop. But, you know, and there we go. He blocks that one as that ball's in the dirt. So now it's 2-1 as another breaking ball goes for a ball. So now 2-1, I would maybe see Parras here come back with a fastball and try to get back ahead of it. But we'll see. Jimmy Smith's probably looking for something juicy here, 2-1.
2-1 here. Runners on second and third. Parras misses in the dirt again. Now it's 3-1.
Another breaking
Bases have
ball
already
there.
been loaded once again, but yeah, you said another breaking ball.
Now I see. Now he'll probably have to come back with a fastball down 3-1.
So a little bit of danger here for Alfredo Parras and company. Can Alfredo Parras keep his composure? And he throws that one. It gets third baseman a ground out almost, but Gio Villanueva deflects it. Looks like Aaron Halper would have had that one, and now 2 runs score, making it 5-3. A little bit unfortunate there for, Gio Villanueva. Just tried to make a good play there and didn't turn out the way he wanted it to, Mason.
Yeah, I mean, I told 2-out walks will kill you as a pitcher and as a team. And Parras got 2 outs straight away, then walks the third guy. Then that gives that offense some momentum, some confidence that, okay, well, this inning's not over, so let's make something happen with 2 outs. And that's exactly what the Bombers did. They're a good hitting team, and they made them pay for it.
Now due up is Ryan Knowles. Another wild pitch gets away from Alfredo Parras. Jimmy Smith gets to second base here. 5-2 ball game in the top of the 4th inning. And Alfredo Parras got to buckle down here, and we'll see what he can do here. A young pitcher It's a 1-0 count here against Ryan Knowles, the second batter in the lineup. Runner on second base. Another miss there by Alfredo Parras. And what can Alfredo Parras do here to kind of keep his composure?
Well, he's got to start getting ahead of guys. He's falling behind 2-0 here, and you don't want to fall behind as a pitcher. You want to always stay ahead, so hopefully he can get back in this count right here, down 2-0.
Parras throws low and barely misses the strike zone there. Now he's down 3-0, a little bit unfortunate. Jimmy Smith on second base definitely doesn't want to walk another batter with 2 outs. Parras throws and hits the edge of the strike zone. Good pitch there, 3-1.
And as a pitcher, you see that umpire's given that far outside corner. I mean, I don't even think that was a strike, but I mean, he's given that outside corner. As a pitcher, you need to see that, and you need to live out there. Live on that outside corner.
Parras, again, now it's a full count as it's fouled off.
Like that, that's a good pitch right there. Outside corner fastball. And this umpire, like yesterday's umpire, loved the ball low. And as a pitcher, you love that because you want to work low. And if he's giving you that below the knees call, you take advantage of that. This umpire is giving you that outside corner, that far outside corner. And as a pitcher, you see that, you take advantage of that. You always play to the umpire's strengths.
And there's a breaking ball that misses just outside, and the batter walks.
Inside.
Alfredo Parras, yeah, inside. Alfredo Parras, a little bit unfortunate there. He battled back, did a good job, but it's to no avail as a runner is on first and a runner's on second here. Chris Sandberg due up now. He flied out to center field last time. Ball misses inside first pitch.
And I don't know if, Valdez is obviously calling the pitches, so I don't know if Parras is just missing his spots or Valdez isn't calling the ball outside enough. But, as a catcher-pitcher, you guys got to see that thing and be like, okay, outside corner all day because that's what he's giving us.
And Alfredo Parras goes to the outside corner there, misses. Now he's down 2-0 in the count. And in a bit of a jam here, 5-2 ball game. Ball is fouled up by Chris Sandberg. And a nice calm afternoon here in Corona, California. Traffic was bad getting here, but it's nice and calm at the stadium. That ball's fouled off again by Chris Sandberg. Parras and Sandberg in a bit of a battle here. 2-2 count.
Sandberg's over 2, so looking to get a hit here, driving a run, but hopefully Parras can get a ground ball and get out of this inning.
And there's a hit over to right field. Max Merkovich is going to track it down. It's really far deep, and that one's gone. It's a 3-run shot there for Chris Sandberg, and you said he was looking to get on here, and he exceeded the expectations of him. Down 0-2. He was hitless before that, and now he gets a homer. So now the game's broken open to 8-2. And Alfredo Parras, we talked about it. Just one inning gets away from you, and the game can get away from you as well.
And it turns out it's the 4th inning again. He gave up 7 runs last time out in the 4th inning, and now here, giving up already 6 runs. So, or 4 runs, should I say. But the Bombers have done it all with 2 outs, and it all started with a 2-out walk. But, innings happen like this all the time, and Parras he's got to bear back, got to stay competitive, and go after these guys.
And Parras misses that pitch again. Now, sometimes it's just as a pitcher, after you've given up so many runs, you kind of just need to buckle down here and pretend like none of it happened.
You got to have a short memory. Like what they say as a quarterback after he throws a pick, you got to have a short memory.
Connor Shepard do up, and he swung at that one. Misses.
As a pitcher, you got to have a short memory when things don't go your way because they're not always going to go your way. Tough things happen in baseball, and when tough things happen, you got to bear down and get through it.
So Parras was 3-2 heading into this inning, and 5 runs have been scored thanks to a Chris Sandberg 3-run shot. 3 more were added on. It was 5-2 before that. Alfredo Parras, 2-1 count here. with 2 outs. Just can't seem to get out of it. And we'll see here. Paris throws, misses in the dirt. Now 3-1. So we talked about those innings that can plague this team, and this seems to be one of those innings for the team. But this Bulldogs roster, you know, they don't quit, and they stay competitive. I mean, the score line says otherwise, but this team always tries, and they always give it their best as that ball's chopped over to Sam Neufeld. Neufeld throws it out to end the inning. 5 runs scored in that one. It's an 8-2 ball game here, and as we said, the Bombers do give up a lot of runs as well as score them. So not all hope is lost, and we are going to head to the bottom of the 4th inning after this. Back here live at Corona, California. Bradford Evans and Mason Jandro have the call with you today. It's an 8-2 game here. In the 4th inning, we talked about it. Every once in a while, an inning gets away from the Riverside Bulldogs, and now it's 8-2. And Nick Valdez due up here as that pitch is thrown in the dirt by Cody White. 2-1. And Nick Valdez flies that one out to right field. He's going to run it out, but the right fielder gets it. Aaron Mears, and that's the first out of the 4th inning for the Bombers. And due up now is Nate Munoz. Nate Munoz did a good job last time he scored a run, so we'll see if he can do it once again. Villanueva. Due up now is Gio Villanueva. Villanueva plays at the Academy of Arts. He's a 3rd baseman, plays Pac West baseball. Plays against the likes of local teams like Cal Baptist and Hope. And doesn't swing at that one, Villanueva, but counts for a ball. It's a ball, actually, pardon me, not a called strike. And Cody White throws again, misses, so he's down 3-0.
2-2.
2-2, pardon me.
But, you know, 2-2, he's got a battle here. 1 out, got to get a base runner down 8-2. They need to chip. They start chipping away.
And that ball's hit over into left or right center field, and it's a liner, but it goes right into the glove of the right fielder. A good feeling there, but unfortunate that Villanueva has to walk back to the dugout.
Yeah, I mean, he hit that one hard. Hit it on a line, but right to the right fielder. So now 2 outs.
Kind of looked like it curved. The wind took that one a little bit.
And I was gonna mention that Chris Amber's home run was a routine fly ball, but the wind is blowing out and right, and that wind literally pushed that ball over the fence.
And due up now, my mistake, I said it earlier, it's Nate Munoz. Nate Munoz is due up now. And it was Gio Villanueva beforehand. And Nate Munoz hits that one over to left field. Jimmy Smith gets it, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the SoCal Bombers in an 8-2 ball game here. And we're going to head back with the 5th inning after this. And we're back here at Corona, California for the 5th inning of play. Bradford Evans, Mason Jandro have the call with you today. It's an 8-2 ball game, and there's been a pitching change.
Alex Hanvey now on the mound. Alfredo Parras' final line score, 4 innings pitched, 6 hits, 8 earned runs, 1 strikeout.
And now due up is the pitcher and DH today, Cody White. Cody White's been throwing that curveball quite a bit, and it's gotten him out of some jams here. He's only surrendered 2 runs, and we'll see what he can do with the bat here.
2 unearned runs, too, on top of that, so Cody White's had a pretty good outing for the Bombers.
Hanvey throws a breaking ball inside. Counts as a strike. Hanvey throws again. Breaking ball inside. Goes for another strike, and it's going to be a drop strike 3.
And now it'll be Jerron Laragusa. Laragusa had a great game yesterday at the plate, having 3 hits, 2 doubles, and 1 RBI. Today, he's walked and grounded out. Now playing center field today. Yesterday, he played center field also. And he played the whole game. So he looks at ball 1. Alex Hanvey usually goes Alfredo Parras, then Alex Hanvey, as he's always the relief for Parras. As Laragusa grounds 1 to shortstop. Halpert will come up with it and throw it on to Bowman for out number 2. So 0 for 2 now is Laragusa on the day with a walk, and now Joey Magro will come up. He's 0 for 1 with a sacrifice fly and RBI. 2 outs. Hanvey coming in here, pitching very well. He's gotten 2 quick outs, not throwing a lot of pitches, only thrown 7 so far. So Magro here, first pitch to him is called strike.
Yeah, Alex Hanvey looking what he can do here. He's been painting that inside corner with the breaking ball. To much success so far, Mason, but that one counts as a ball. And he throws a curveball in there again for a second straight ball. 2-1 is the count, 2 outs.
Umpire has been all over the place today, not very consistent.
And he throws again. That ball's hit. A line drive almost grabbed by Aaron Halper. That would have been amazing if he caught it. Goes into left field, however, for a base hit. Aaron Halpert almost jumped up with his elevator shoes and got that one.
Yeah, Aaron Halpert's got some hops, but to be honest, he's only like 5'6", 5'7". If he's 5'8", 5'9", he makes that catch easily. But, you know, he's got a smile out there. I'm sure his teammates are giving him some grief about that. But, you know, Hanvey now 2 outs. He's got to bear down and
Aaron Mears due up now.
Get
the right
Aaron Mears out.
With a runner on first.
Mears 0 for 1 with a walk.
There's a breaking ball, misses up. You got to be careful when you throw those breaking balls up, Mason.
Yeah, they can turn into home runs very quickly.
Hanvey throws again a breaking ball over to right center field, and
it's gone.
That one's out. That one's out of the park there. We couldn't tell. Lost it in the light there, but he gets a 2-run shot here, and the game's broken open to 10-2 here. The 4th and 5th inning haven't been in favor of the Riverside Bulldogs. 10-2, and things slipped away from the Bulldogs once again. And we'll see if they can get back into this one. It's just for competitive sake, get back into it.
Yeah, Aaron Mears hit a home run yesterday. Hits another one today. And, I mean, if you hit a ball in right field, I'm pretty sure it's going to be gone because it's blown out. Like, that ball wasn't hit very hard or, you know, like on a line shot, but he put it up in the air and the wind blew it out. So now it's 10-2, and Dallas Reed will be up. He singled his last time.
So Dallas Reed, bases are cleared after that home run. And Alex Hanvey has thrown a lot of breaking balls today.
Bombers had scored 3 runs in the first, have scored 7 since, but they've all been with 2 outs.
Lined out into shallow center field. It's going to count as a base hit. And Marcelo Arcos just slides beyond it. Tough one to deal with, but now gets a triple out of it. So a little bit unlucky that one popped behind Marcelo Arcos. Not easy to deal with, but maybe he could have laid up there and instead of gone for the out there, maybe just giving him 1.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he got a little confused on if he was going to dive or not, and he kind of did like an in-between dive, and it turned out to be harmful as Dallas Reed goes to third now. And, you know, Arcos, he's known to keep balls in front of him, known to be a good outfielder. So, you know, maybe just a little blunder there. But
and maybe more so, he just thought, I got to gamble, I got to get this inning over with.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go.
But if he's going to gamble, he's got to go for it, no hesitation. So hopefully Hamby can pick him up.
Jimmy Smith as he hits that over to third base.
And he does.
And Villanueva throws him out to end the inning after 2 more runs are scored in a 10-2 ball game. That ends the 5th inning, or the 5th inning. And we're going to head into the bottom of the 5th inning now after this. Back here live, Corona, California. Bradford Evans and Mason Jandra have the call to you in a 10-2 ball game. Riverside Bulldogs down, and there's been a pitching change. James Goodwin comes in for Cody White, who will still DH. And Cody White gave up 2 runs, but none of them earned on 3 hits. So we'll see what James Goodwin has to offer, and hopefully it's not too good of pitches for the Riverside Bulldogs as they try to battle back into this one. First pitch misses as a ball outside, breaking ball. And that ball's hung over the plate. Aaron Halpert, though, flies out to center field. And that's Jimmy Smith who makes the play over there. Jimmy Smith slid over from left field to center field.
So it turns out that we had a scoring differential here. Actually, one of the runs were earned because Gio Villanueva, the one that hit down the line, was actually given a hit, not an error. So 1 earned run for Cody White on his line score. As Sam Neufeld steps in, and he looks at ball 1.
Sam Neufeld couldn't get on last time. That pitch misses high for James Goodwin. 2-0 count here, 1 out, 10-2 ball game. Bottom of the 5th inning. And James Goodwin has been missing over outside and high with that breaking ball. And there's another pitch inside there by James Goodwin. Counts as a strike, 3-1 count. 10-2 ball game, as we said. Goodwin throws again down in the dirt, and Sam Neufeld takes his base. And catcher Chris Samber's just going to talk with James Goodwin a little bit, see what's going on, if they're on the right page. And now he jogs back over to home plate. Now batting Marcelo Arcos. Marcelo Arcos looking to get on here. Has 1 hit on the day. And Sam Neufeld over on first base takes a big lead and hops over more so, and that one counts as a strike. James Goodwin throws it 0-1 is the count. Goodwin throws again, fouled off by Marcelo Arcos. Arcos a little bit behind that one.
0-2 Arcos got a battle here. One out.
So 10-2 ball game, and last 2 innings have not been kind to the Bulldogs, but they're looking to get back into this one, and they're going to need some good hitting to do so. With a runner on first base, Sam Neufeld could potentially chip away at this lead, but Marcelo Arcos is going to need to advance him a bit, and there's one out in the bottom of the 5th inning. And Goodwin misses low. He's been missing low outside so far.
Yeah, good eye there by Arcos to look at that one and not chase it down 0-2.
So Marcelo Arcos looking to do damage. That pitch misses again, so it's 3-1, or 2-2, pardon me. So it could go either way, this at-bat. Marcelo Arcos comes up, hits that one over to left field, and that's going to be a base hit. Good hit there by Marcelo Arcos for his 2nd hit of the day. And the runners advances to second. Marcelo Arcos is on first. Good hit as Kyle Kayberry comes up looking to do some damage. So far, James Goodwin struggling a little bit for the Bombers. It's early, and first couple batters he's led on.
Yeah, it's good to see Arcos. He hit the ball hard the last couple games, just hasn't had anything fall for him, and now has had 2 at-bats where he's hit the ball really hard and gotten 2 base hits. So good for Arcos there to keep this inning alive, and now Kayberry with a man on first and second.
Kyle Kayberry takes the first pitch as a strike. Runners on first and second, 10-2 ball game, top of the bottom of the 5th inning. And Kyle Kayberry, the freak athlete, takes that pitch 1-1. Goodwin has a little bit of a strange delivery as far as his release from his elbow is concerned. It looks a little bit different than what you'd normally see from pitchers. Throws that one down in the dirt. Kind of like a short kick when he stretches, or when he's in the stretch, right, Mason? Something, you could probably describe it a little bit better. You're the baseball expert.
Yeah, he has almost like a little delay when he puts his foot down, which can definitely throw off a batter. But yeah, it's definitely funky for sure. But it's comfortable for him, and that's all that matters. Whatever's comfortable for him.
So 3-1 count here. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Kyle Kayberry behind on that one, fouls it up to make it a full count.
Bulldogs right here got to score some runs, start chipping away at that lead, down 8 runs. Chip away every inning, and they can find themselves back in this ball game.
Kyle Kayberry swings at that one a little bit high, and he strikes out. So would you have swung at that one, Mason? Or was that a strike?
No, that was a ball. It was up. But what we talked about, the high pitch looks very appeasing to a lot of hitters, and Kyle's there down 2 strikes trying to battle, and he saw that pitch up, takes a nice hack at it, but just comes up empty there.
So runners on first and second, Zach Bowman up now. Bowman batting in a 3-hole, big hitter. Can really swing the stick, and he's going to need to get a nice base hit here. Get this team back in it. And that ball misses high. 1-1 count here, 2 outs, 10-2 ball game. Zach Bowman, he has a nice mustache. He really does. And that one's chopped up out of play to the first baseline. 1-2 count here.
Two outs, Bowman here. Just got to battle. Drive a ball in the outfield. Hit a ball hard on the ground. Something here to maybe make the Bombers make a mistake or just drive in a run.
And Goodwin delivers again. Bowman swings low, and that hits the left side of the gate behind home plate, and Still in a battle here with runners on first and second, down 10-2. So the first couple innings went by quick, and these last two have dragged on a little bit. We played an hour and 15 minutes of baseball so far. And Goodwin fouls that one off and deflects off the glove Chris Sandberg into the fence. It would have killed either of us if it came at us without that fence.
No, I would have snagged it.
Would have destroyed my computer, though, that's for sure.
I would have saved your computer, too.
Mason Jandra, the superhero.
That's what I'm here for.
Saving all of Corona. The vigilante of Corona. And that ball's hit out of play into the parking lot.
Hopefully it
by
doesn't hit
Zach
my car.
Bowman. Yeah, we always got to mention that.
I don't think it did. I think it hopped over.
I think it did too, or else we'd maybe they'd have to buy us a new car, huh?
I wish. I mean, when I was at Valley, you know, where the field's right by the parking lot, and I remember when we were playing a scrimmage, and one person hit a foul ball on a car into the window in the back seat of a car, and we're like, well, that guy's car is
Sometimes that happens,
screwed.
yeah.
And
It was the $1 million shot, right?
exactly.
I mean,
We never know.
do it again.
We never knew what happened to that car and what happened with that whole situation.
And
but
that pitch misses outside for a ball.
But definitely a bummer there.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's so funny. It was just a hole in the back windshield, and just the ball is just sitting in the back seat.
Hey, he got a souvenir,
Yeah,
so he can't be too mad.
Hopefully it was a guy. If it was a girl, I'd be pissed.
And Zach Bowman hits that one foul off. A really good battle here by Zach Bowman. And it's going to be a shame if he can't get on, but he's not going down without a fight. 2 outs here, 10-2 ball game.
2-2 is the count. Bottom of the 5th inning. Big inning. Bombers scored 5 runs in the 4th. Kind of broke open this game, but here in the bottom of the 5th, Bulldogs got runners on first and second, and Bowman's up here trying to get back in this game, chip away.
And Bowman looks at that one. It's a ball, and now it's a full count here.
Really good
Done
at
a really
bat.
good job. Really good at bat. So let's hope he can get on, because he kind of deserves it for all his good work at this at bat.
Yeah, definitely quality at bat by Bowman. Let's see if he can do something with it. Last time he had a 3-2 count, he was called out on strikes on a horrible call by the umpire. So hopefully that doesn't happen again.
And that ball misses low. He's going to take his base. Base is loaded now. Max Merkovich due up, and Max Merkovich can really cause some damage here. James Goodwin struggling so far.
Markovich's second at bat, he hit a ball to the warning track in right field, and the wind is blowing out in right now a little bit harder than in the beginning of the game. So if Merkovich just gets a hold of one again in opposite field, we could see a grand slam maybe, and the Bulldogs are definitely back in the game after that.
They definitely need a grand slam, but we'll take a base hit as well.
Obviously, yeah, of course.
Anything goes just to slowly chip away at this 10-2 lead if you're a Bulldog fan. That ball misses low, his first pitch. And, you know, Goodwin not looking as good as Cody White was.
Yeah, Cody White pitched very well for the Bombers, and majority of the reason because he kept them off balance with the off-speed pitches, and the fastball, he worked efficiently.
So if you're James Goodwin, he's throwing a lot of breaking balls, and they're not locating for him. Would you try with the fastball?
Yeah, I mean, unless he just doesn't trust his fastball, and that's one of the worst things you can have as a pitcher is someone who can't trust his fastball, because fastball is a lot of pitchers' number 1 pitch, and hopefully, you know, Max Merkovich can make him pay for it if he does make a mistake.
So bases loaded, 2 outs, 10-2 ball game, and he misses low. He keeps missing away. He keeps just throwing it there. His ball just gets away from him, Mason.
Yeah, 2-0 now is the count, so let's see what Merkovich can do.
And don't be surprised if Merkovich just takes a pitch unless it's really pretty. And that one's nice, and that one's grounded over to third base, unfortunately, and going to end the inning there. A little bit unfortunate for Max Merkovich to not get on there. The Browns out to third base, and unfortunately 3 runners are left on there in a 10-2 ball game. And the lead is still not being chipped into, and we'll see what the Bulldogs can do as Alex Hanvey takes the mound for the start of the 6th. And it's the top of the 6th inning here, 10-2 ball game. Bulldogs left 3 runners on, couldn't get him to go. And now Alex Hanvey takes the mound for his 2nd inning to start his 2nd inning of pitching. And Ryan Knowles is up. 1-1 count here so far. That one's a ball as well, 2-1. And misses high inside there. That one kind of slipped away from him there. Now he's down 3-1 in the count.
Yeah, Hanvey's got to battle back here.
And there's a drop, or actually he walks him there. Another ball, 4 straight balls delivered by Alex Hanvey. And now Chris Sandberg, the catcher's due up.
Sandberg hit a 3-run home run his last at-bat in the 4th inning.
So danger here if you're Alex Hanvey with a big hitter batting 3rd in the lineup, and he's showcased why he bats there. Oh, that one hits Chris Sandberg on the head. That one got away from Hanvey, and Sandberg advances to first base, and Knowles goes to 2nd. And lots of danger. Good thing that didn't hit him in the face.
I mean, yeah. Dallas Reed yesterday got hit in the head. And now Sandberg takes one off the helmet. But now it'll be Shepard, and he's 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs today and a double. And now he's got runners 1st and 2nd. And Hanvey's got to bear down here and get a ground ball, get a double play, just get an out, really, Hanvey's looking for.
So Hanvey throws again, misses outside for his first pitch against Connor Shepard. 1-0 count, runners on 1st and 2nd, 10-2 ball game, top of the 6th inning. Hanvey once again looks back to 2nd. Alex Hanvey throws and chopped up over to Zach Bowman. Zach Bowman dives for it, can't get to it. Max Mirkovich, it's out in right field, and a runner will score from this. And that's number 12, Ryan Knowles, who scores, making it 11-2. And runners are on 1st and 2nd here.
Yeah, I mean,
so
nice try there,
yeah,
by
good
Bowman.
try there by Bowman.
Diving try, but just knocks off his glove. And
we saw an instance like that earlier with Gio Villanueva diving for it, and it deflected off his glove. And I mean, it's not like you could do anything about it, but if Halpert would have gotten that one, it wouldn't have resulted in multiple runs being scored. But, you know, you got to try, right? I mean, you don't know that that's going to happen. You don't know there's a guy behind you as there's a ball over to 2nd base, and the double play is turned. Really nice play there by short and 2nd baseman. Good job by the Bulldogs to turn that double play. Aaron Halpert and
looks like Kyle Coburn came in for Halpert at shortstop.
No, Halpert's over at 2nd. Yeah.
He goes to 2nd. So Coburn there looked like that ball was up the middle. He could have just took that to the bag himself, but he wanted to flip it to Halpert, and Bowman gets done off the bag. So now 1 out.
Yeah, so Coburn came in for Neufeld. Coburn's a really good fielder. He's showcased what he can do. You know, there when hard ground balls are given to him, he can deal with it just like he did there, making that double play. Pardon me, it was not a double play. Thought they turned it, but in the last second they did not. So runners on the corners. 0-2 count here with Duran Largusa. Hanvey throws again, misses high. 1-2, and if you're 1-2, you can afford to throw stuff outside, right, Mason?
Yeah, 1-2, 0-2. When you're ahead of the count, you want to get people chasing. You don't want to be around the strike zone to give up any huge hits.
And that breaking ball is fouled off to the 3rd baseline.
So that was a good pitch there.
Duran Largusa.
Got Largusa out in front on a 1-2 pitch. Now it keeps it 1-2, and I don't think he'll see a fastball here. I don't think Hanvey will go back to the off-speed pitch, 1-2. Get a ground ball.
So Hanvey throws again, throws low. Duran Largusa doesn't bite, and it's 2-2.
Now 2-2. Hanvey just needs to work low in the zone, get a ground ball, get a double play, and get out of this inning with only 1 run given up.
So Hanvey delivers, and it's popped up to center field. Maybe there will be a tag up, but Arcos has to come down with it, and he does, and the runner will tag up and get there easily, making it 12-2. And Chris Sandberg scores, and he drove in a run. So now due up is number 10. He's coming in, Jacob Felix. Jacob Felix coming in for Joey Magro.
Yeah, man, Jacob Felix.
And we'll see what Jacob Felix can do in his first at-bat. And the first pitch, Hanvey delivers to him, fools him. Big swing there, swinging for power, and goes down. 2 outs, 12-2 ball game here. And the Bulldogs, once again, deliver low, misses away 1-1. Runner on first, runner, no other runners. Hanvey throws again, fouled off. Now 2 strikes go against Felix.
So 1-2 again for Hanvey. Looking to get him chasing, get that last out of the inning, and get the Bulldogs back up for offense to chip away at this lead. 12-2 is the score.
Ball misses, and he actually paints it on the outside corner. Good pitch there by Hanvey. Nice slider, gets Jacob Felix looking, and that ends the inning. 2 runs scored in this inning, so we'll head back for the bottom of the 6th after this. And it's the bottom of the 6th inning, 12-2 baseball game we have on tap. The Bulldogs are down to the SoCal Bombers. Mason Jandro and Bradford Evans on the call with you today at Corona High School. And due up now for the Bulldogs is number 12, Nick Valdez. Nick Valdez doing he's the catcher today. He plays on first sometimes, and see what he can do. He pitches as well. And James Goodwin still on the mound there. Struggled, but he got away with the struggles. I mean, he had the bases loaded, and fortunately the Bulldogs unable to make him pay.
Yeah, he got squeezed out of danger last inning, but hopefully the Bulldogs can do that again this inning and score some runs and chip away at this 12-2 lead, or deficit, should I say.
So that pitch misses low for a ball. 1-1 count. And Nick Valdez kind of jumps away and swings at that one. That was a little bit weird. And he fouls it out of play. It's kind of an odd swing there.
Yeah, it looked like a little jam shot there that he was confused on if he was going to swing or not. And he jams it foul, but now he's 1-2, and he's got a battle here down 2 strikes. Got to get a leadoff base runner of the Bulldogs.
And that pitch misses away. And missing away is James Goodwin's forte. It seems like he's really kind of missing over that outer edge of the plate with that slider.
Is there any place you want to miss? You want to miss away.
He misses again there. 3-2 is the count. Goodwin delivers again, gets him. Nice pitch there by James Goodwin. And Nick Vald is just behind that pitch a little bit, and he walks back to the dugout, and due up now is Gio Villanueva.
Now batting, Gio Villanueva.
Gio's 1 for 2 with a run scored. He lined out to right field. His last time I hit it really hard, but right to the right fielder. And let's see what he can do here with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th.
Goodwin pitches, and that first pitch is fouled off over to the parking lot. And swings again, misses. Down 0-2 here. Steps out of the box for a second, just gathering his thoughts and getting a little bit more composure. Villanueva hoping to come out with a big hit here, down 12-2. And he strikes out looking. Doesn't agree with the call, though. He kind of looks at the umpire, says, why in the world did you call that a strike? But umpire rules all, and now Gio Villanueva walks back to the dugout, and due up now is Nate Moon. It's number 21, Alex Rodriguez, coming out of retirement for the New York Yankees to play for the Riverside Bulldogs.
It looks like it.
Hey, he's a big kid. Alex Rodriguez plays at Bethesda University. This Alex Rodriguez, not the other Alex Rodriguez. And they do refer to that Alex Rodriguez as the other Alex Rodriguez. And
we'll just call him A-Rod.
Yeah, A-Rod.
A-Rod 2.0.
A-Rod. But he was the OG A-Rod. He's been there. Bethesda University, as we said, and hasn't featured much for this team, and is out here looking to do a little bit of damage. Check swing goes for a strike.
So it looks like
ball,
A-Rod
pardon me.
will take Halpert's spot. Halpert will go down to Sam Neufeld's spot in the lineup.
And there's another strike there.
I don't necessarily know where Kyle Coburn will be in the lineup, but maybe he just went in for 1 inning, a defensive inning, and then
Alex Rodriguez, it's kind of different. He doesn't wear batting gloves. You don't see that a lot. You see, most of the time you see these guys just decked out in gear, and he's just going out there bare bones.
he's not only A-Rod, he's Vladdy Guerrero too.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. And he's walked his first time out. Alex Rodriguez, very big kid, walks his first at-bat. And now due up is Aaron Halpert. Aaron Halpert does, in fact, have gloves. So guess we can't all be like Vladimir Guerrero or Alex Rodriguez. And Halpert. Ball misses low. 1-0 count. 12-2 ball game.
Pardon me. Alex Rodriguez pinch hit for Nate Munoz. And now Aaron Halpert will be up, and Sam Neufeld is on deck.
That pitch misses low. Now it's 2-0 in the count. Catcher just checks over to first base, making sure that Alex Rodriguez doesn't head over to second base.
It's fun saying Alex Rodriguez.
Yeah, you know.
Feels like we're
He
big
flew
time.
in. He flew in from Miami, and he was like, you know what? I'm done with the Fox Sports 1 telecast. I'm just gonna play for the Bulldogs instead. That one goes for a strike. 2-1.
12-2 is the score. Bottom of the 6th inning. Bombers lead the Bulldogs.
So Aaron Halpert here digs in. That one he smacks over to center field to Jimmy Smith. Jimmy Smith's going to have to come up on it, and it counts as a single. Good hit there by Aaron Halpert. So now due up is Kyle Coburn. Oh, no, pardon me. He's after Sam Neufeld. Sam Neufeld up with runners on first and second base.
Now batting Sam Neufeld.
Looking to put a dent in this 12-2 lead. And Sam Neufeld has showcased his power at San Diego High School. He crushed a home run in that 18-4 loss against Arroyo Seco.
So it looks like umpire needs some water. So we're breaking the action here. So it looks like Sam Neufeld was playing second base. He moved to center field in front of Marcelo Arcos. And Kyle Coburn will bat for Marcelo Arcos as he's on deck.
Yeah, so lots of changes, a little bit of musical chairs here.
But getting it all situated.
So there's just a mound visit here. Umpires convening. And Sam Neufeld awaits the umpire to come back, and umpire tosses the water bottle into the dugout, and now he's back ready for the rest of the game. He's a recharged man, that's for sure. And Sam Neufeld with Alex Rodriguez and Aaron Halpert on first and second. Neufeld doesn't swing at that pitch. 0-1.
Bombers have scored 9 of their runs with 2 outs. So hopefully the Bulldogs here with 2 outs can break something open and push across a run. 2-out hits, 2-out RBIs are so huge in baseball.
And that one counts as a strike. Almost missed low though there. I don't know if that was a strike. You said the umpire's been here, been all over the place.
He's been very inconsistent. That was a strike though. It was at the knees.
Really
might have
low,
been,
I thought.
Might have been a little low, but looked like it was a strike. But yeah, he has not been fair all game long, really, to the Bulldogs, to be honest.
And that one counts as a strike.
Jeez,
It's 3 straight
just like
strikes.
that.
Sam Neufeld goes down. He does not agree with the call, just like you were saying you don't agree with the umpire. He's having a little bit of a discussion. And the umpire says, you know, walk back to your dugout, son. And that ends the inning. And we're going to head into the top of the 7th inning. It's 12-2 ball game. Don't go anywhere. Aaron Mears due up now in the top of the 7th inning. And right fielder is looking to add to this 12-2 lead. And Alex Hanvey's looking to alleviate the pressure on his team.
Mears 2-run home run last at bat.
So you got to watch out. Power all over the lineup. And, you know, they're called the Bombers for a reason. They really just hit the ball out of the park.
Yeah, they had 3 home runs yesterday, 2 already today.
And if you read some, we haven't seen much of this team, but if you read some of the game stories and stuff, they hit home runs all the time. They always put up runs. They did get waxed by the power as that one's flied out to center field. And who's out in center field right now? It's Kyle Kayberry.
Kyle Kayberry moves to center.
Of course.
Sam Neufeld is in left. And, I mean, the Bulldogs, we've already beat the Bombers.
Yeah,
away
they won
game
18-14.
La Sierra won 18-14, put up 18 runs against them, which is always good.
So as we say, I mean, not all hope is lost. That ball's hit over to third. It's going to count as a base hit, maybe even extra. As going to be no, he's easily on second base. Rounds over, and I think the umpire calls him back. Actually, no, he's just throwing his equipment back to the first base coach. So, yeah, that was Dallas Reed gets on second base. He's been on base twice today.
Dallas Reed now has a single, a triple,
Three, actually,
and a double. A home run for the cycle.
Batting for the cycle, yeah.
Almost a home run for the cycle. So he's had a really good day at the plate after getting hit in the head yesterday. And now it'll be Jimmy Smith.
So 12-2 ball game here. 1 out, top of the 7th inning. Hanvey in the game for relief for Alfredo Parras, who pitched 4 innings. Gave up 8 runs. And that ball's hung high, and it's going to bounce in for a single for Jimmy Smith. And the runner from second advances to third. So Hanvey finds himself in a little bit of a jam with only 1 out and runners on the corners. And due up now is Ryan Knowles, not a guy you want to face.
Ryan Knowles 0 for 1 today. He's walked 3 times, though. So Hanvey here has got to bear down, work down, get a ground ball, get a double play, and get out of this inning.
Hanvey throws it there. Throws it high, counts as a strike. So yeah, this umpire both ways has been inconsistent. The strike zone kind of changes when he feels like it. Very fickle umpire so far. And it's 1-1. Hanvey always looks back, cocks his head completely back to second before he pitches and misses there. 2-1 count. Runners on the corners, 12-2 ball game. Hanvey once again throws, and it's hit high over to left field. That one bounces at the warning track, so it's going to be multiple bases. Jimmy Smith's running over to third base. Jimmy Smith gets to third, but the runner scores number 7, Dallas Reed. So now it's 13-2 here, and that was a double. So what happened there, Mason?
Well, Hanvey's throwing strikes, but he's working 2 up in the zone.
Yeah, this past 2 hits have been up in the zone.
As a pitcher, you gotta work down. You gotta stay constantly at the knees, and Hanvey, he's been hanging stuff and throwing it up, and the Bombers are gonna make you pay for it. So hopefully Hanvey can battle back here with only 1 out in the inning and get Sandberg, which is probably the hottest hitter for the Bombers.
Chris Sandberg takes a big swing at that one, man. He was swinging for power there. You said he's the hottest hitter, and he acted like he was the hottest hitter with that swing. Goes down 0-1. 13-2 ball game now. Really opened up for the Bulldogs. Unfortunately, they've had a couple instances where could have gotten back into this one, left the bases loaded. But teams got to continue to stay with it and fight till the end. Jimmy Smith on third base, and that ball's chopped up over to second base. Kyle Coburn grabs it, throws out at first. And runner scores. Jimmy Smith scores once again. And runner stays at second. So now it's 14-2.
And that was good there for Hanvey to work down in the zone, get a ground ball. And, you know, good for Hanvey to get 2 outs now. So 1 more here. And down 14-2 in the top of the 7th inning.
Due up now, Connor Shepard. So Chris Sandberg grounds out there, but gets an RBI out of it. That one counts as a strike. So there's 2 outs here. Alex Hanvey trying to get out of this one. Hanvey throws. Breaking ball misses. 1-1. Hanvey kind of leans over, dangling that right hand and looking at the signs that Nick Valdez is giving, and now gets up, throws, misses low again, almost in the strike zone there. But now he's down 2-1 in the count.
Good height, though, for Hanvey. I personally thought it was a strike, but umpires all over the place. So, you know, but that's a good pitch there. Down at the knees, but he's got to stay down. Hanvey, when he works down, he's good. He gets outs and he gets ground balls. And there it is again.
He throws again, and that's a strike. But that was the same
exact pitch.
It was the same exact pitch.
Same exact location, but I guess that one was a strike. So this umpire hasn't been.
It was literally a mirror image.
It hasn't been too kind to the Bulldogs today, and you know that probably was strike 3 if he called the other one a strike. But now 2-2, 2 outs. Let's see if Hanvey can get out of this.
Hanvey, and that one's chopped up over to second base. Not easy to deal with for the fielder, and it's a bang-bang play at first, and he gets him out. Nice play by Aaron Halpert. Aaron Halpert's doing a good job fielding, and he really had to hurry there and get that one over to first base, and he does so, and now it's a 14-2 ball game here as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. And it's the bottom of the seventh inning here. Bulldogs up to bat. Kyle Coburn, Bradford Evans, and Mason Jandro have the call, but Kyle Coburn's due up in a 14-2 ball game. And there's been a pitching change here. Tyler Agajanian coming in for James Goodwin. James Goodwin did not surrender any runs, but he was in danger of doing so multiple times.
It is 14-2 here in the bottom of the seventh inning.
And that counts as a strike. Agajanian's first pitch, 0-1. And Agajanian throws once again, and Kyle Coburn fouls it up. Agajanian puts it in his glove and throws out Kyle Coburn. Kyle Coburn sprinting over, can't get there in time. And that's Jaron Lagusta over at first. He started the game at center field, but now he's over there. So now due up, Kyle Kayberry.
Now batting, Kyle Kayberry.
Kyle Kayberry plays Division III baseball and football, as we've mentioned many times. Good athlete. And really good fielder, one of the better fielders on this Bulldog team. And that ball's popped up over to right field. He just yells. He's really mad that he swung at that one and popped it up and gets out. Now it's 2 quick outs for Agajanian. Now due up is Zach Bowman. Zach Bowman last time out had a good battle with James Goodwin.
Now batting, Zach Bowman.
And we'll see if Zach Bowman can battle here against Agajanian in the bottom of the seventh inning, or will he go down quietly? Agajanian throws, misses, but it's blocked by Sandberg. 14-2 ball game here. Bombers have 13 hits. Bulldogs have 4. Ooh, that one actually scared me. I flinched out of the way. That one would have hit me square in the face.
I would have saved you.
I'd have been in the hospital.
I would have saved you.
Mason swears he would have saved me, but I even flinched. There was a gate in front of me, and I hopped out of the way.
Your life flashed before your eyes right there.
It absolutely did. I might need counseling after that one, Mason.
Yeah. You're not going to be able to sleep tonight.
Probably not. 1-2 count, 2 outs here. Agajanian, things working smoothly for him as he faces the first 2 batters of the inning here and doesn't have too much trouble with him. And Zach Bowman, we'll see if he can wreak havoc on Agajanian's smooth performance so far, and that's a nice pitch there by Agajanian. Gets Zach Bowman swinging. So Agajanian goes 1-2-3, and we head to the top of the 8th inning after this. And back here, Corona, California, at Corona High School, one of the oldest schools in Southern California. 1896 is when they were constructed. And here in a ball game, 14-2. New pitcher on the mound for the Bombers, or for the Bulldogs, pardon me. That's Brandon Wetnight, going to Tabor University. He played at Chaffey beforehand and now getting some summer ball reps in, Mason, as he faces Brandon Cody.
Yeah, first time we get to see Wetnight on the season. And we'll see what he does as he throws his first pitch for a strike against Brandon Cody. Cody had a great game yesterday. He had a home run, 3 RBIs.
And that ball's fouled off.
One of the only guys yesterday who didn't get subbed out of the game for the Bombers, played the whole game. And now he gets to pinch hit here in the top of the 8th inning. 14-2 is the score. Bombers leading the Bulldogs.
So Wetnight, 0-2 count here. Throws that one,
Great pitch.
And it's a strikeout. Good instance and good first at bat or batter face for the for Brandon Wetnight.
Yeah, that's a great pitch there by Wetnight. Nice little change up that just dropped out of the zone, but more like dropped in the zone and fooled Brandon Cody. And now it'll be Laragusa, who's 0 for 2 with a walk, a sacrifice fly, and an RBI on the day.
So Jerron Laragusa against Wetnight. Wetnight throws a fastball, misses for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, 14-2 is the ball game. Wetnight throws again. That one counts as a strike. That one's low at the knees. 1-1 is the count.
14-2 is the score.
A big swing there by Jerron Laragusa. Doesn't get it. Wetnight looking good so far. And it's nice to have another pitcher in the rotation. We only have about 4 or 5 pitchers usually, and good to add another arm as that one's popped high over to left field. It could be gone, and it is gone. It hits the sign and comes back, or comes out for a home run. Jerron Laragusa touches them all and adds to the lead, 15-2 now. Wetnight, I was saying, looked good, and maybe the curse of the commentator there on my part. Just left one hanging there. Mason, what happened?
Yeah, there's a fastball up, and Jerron didn't miss it. You know, but he's got to, Wetnight's got to come back here and forget about it and get this guy, get Felix right now.
Yeah, Jacob Felix now. Didn't get on last time. Felix, one of the few players wearing goggles today, so you don't see that too often. Rolling like Kurt Rambis.
0-2 though here for Wetnight, so way ahead. And here, Wetnight's got, as I've seen the last 3 guys, he's got some stuff that's dirty. I'm sure he can get Felix here.
Wetnight throws inside and counts as a strike 3. Good pitch there by Wetnight.
There it is. There's that nice little slider he's got going on, and he gets Felix looking. Literally just that one mistake, that fastball up and in, and Jerron Laragusa did not miss it. And, I mean, he's known to be a good hitter. He had 3 hits yesterday, a home run today. And, you know, just a guy in the lineup you don't want to miss up to. But he comes back and gets a strikeout, and that's a great pitch by Brandon Wetnight.
And now due up is Aaron Mears, the right fielder. Ball misses low. Wetnight misses down in the dirt. And Nick Valdez taking over for Chase Sccbl, who's no longer with the team anymore. Sccbl moving on to a different team. And we're sad he's gone, but it's good opportunity for Valdez and Avina to get more work as a catcher. Curveball misses.
Mears hit a home run in the 6th inning, 2-run shot. Hit a home run yesterday also.
That ball misses outside again. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, 15-2 ball game, top of the 8th. Wetnight delivers, misses high again and takes his base, that being Aaron Mears. And now due up Dallas Reed. Dallas Reed's been pretty good today, Mason.
Well, it's almost like deja vu of the 4th inning. Parr's got 2 outs, then walked Mears, and then Dallas Reed singled, and then Jimmy Smith singled in, doubled in 2 more runs on top of that, and that's how the 4th inning got out of hand. So hopefully Wet Knight can keep him at bay here.
And Wet Knight gets him to pop up there into shallow left center, or right center.
And he does.
And right fielder grabs it and ends the inning with 1 run scored there. It's 15-2 ball game as we head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Top of the 8th inning here, 15-2 ball game. Bulldogs down to the Bombers. Bradford Evans and Mason Jandra have the call with you today. And Tyler Agajanian still pitching. Nice 1-2-3 inning last time. And looking to do more of the same as he faces Jesse Villalobos. Jesse Villalobos, the jack of all trades and master of all. Takes the first pitch, 1 strike. Misses low, Agajanian. 1-1 is the count, no outs.
Yeah, Agajanian doesn't throw very hard, but
Got a lot of movement.
He's got a lot of movement on his ball, which is always deceptive.
Throws a fastball inside there. It's going to count as a single for Villalobos. And he actually goes to second because there was an error in second. He got past the right fielder, and maybe even third, and he goes for the triple. He's galloping over to third, and he gets it. So a would-be single turns into a triple.
Yeah, I mean, good luck there for the Bulldogs. Ground ball, base hit, and right fielder over there, Aaron Mears, just has a little trouble with it, goes right under his glove, and Villalobos doesn't stop. And he runs all the way to third standing up, and now it'll be Valdez with an RBI opportunity right there at third base.
So we'll see with the runner on third base, no outs. Maybe a run could be scored here by Nick Valdez. Anything but a grounder here. I mean, even a grounder can score him here, but Nick Valdez fouls that one off high right side.
15-2 is the score here in the bottom of the 8th inning. So if the Bulldogs want to start chipping away, they need to do so right about now.
That ball's fouled up behind into the parking lot once again. Almost a mirror image of the first pitch. Now he's down 0-2.
Now Valdez just got to choke up, battle, put a ball in play, drive in a run.
Pretty much anywhere you hit it, it's going to drive in a run. I mean, unless you hit it over to third, right?
Or the pitcher.
Yeah. And that one misses outside for a ball 1-2 count. And Agajanian, after going 1-2-3, gives up a triple. And that ball's hit over to right center field. Actually right field, and it's caught up, and there'll be a tag-up move by Jesse Villalobos, and he goes home, so a run scores, and now it's 15-3. So good play by Villalobos. Villalobos coming into bat and effective right off the bat.
Yep, base hit, turned into a triple by an error. And now 15-3. Bases are empty, and Gio Villanueva will come up. He's singled and scored a run. He's 1 for 3 today.
Yeah, so Villanueva here doesn't take the first pitch as it misses inside, and Agajanian has surrendered his first run of the game over 1 1/3 innings pitched. Breaking ball inside. That one had a lot of movement on it, Mason. That one was, I mean, he swung at it Villanueva, but it looked like he was just breaking outside in the strike zone right at the last second.
I mean, even his fastball's got some movement to it.
And there's some movement again. Nice pitch. Not the fastest, you know, not the most velocity, but that thing moves. And another fastball. I mean, and if you're a scout, obviously you want to go with velocity, but movement can be just as effective, right? If
Yeah,
you're looking to sign a guy up to
if
the
you look
pros
at the if you look at the major leagues, guys who throw 95, 96, you know, all those guys can still hit a fastball. It's can you throw multiple secondary pitches for strikes and keep people off balance?
Magajanian throws that one in. Villanueva goes golfing for it in the shallow right field, but Aaron Mears runs up onto it. And now it's 2 outs. 1 run scored, and Aaron Halpert just jogging out there to get the bat. And due up now is Alex Rodriguez.
Now batting Alex Rodriguez.
A-Rod 2.0, as we call him. He
A-Rod.
walked his first time.
He was walked, so we'll see what he can do here. Second time out. Alex Rodriguez takes a big swing there, misses. 0-1 count. 15-3 ball game, bottom of the 8th inning. Alex Rodriguez hits that one high out to the right side and out of play.
Oh, 2 now, so A-Rod 2.0's got a battle here with 2 outs and 2 strikes.
Rodriguez doesn't swing at that one. Umpire doesn't think it's a strike either, and 1-2. Agajanian delivers once again. Breaking ball misses, 2-2.
2-2, 2 outs. 15-3 is the score here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Bombers leading the Bulldogs.
So Agajanian misses behind home plate and goes under the legs of Chris Sandberg. And this Bulldog team's still doing their best, and sometimes just doing your best is all you can ask for in a game that's. Oh, that one's hit over to second base now, and Alex Rodriguez gets it. But you know, just doing your best sometimes is all you can control.
Yeah, they're not giving up. As A-Rod there hits a base hit.
He's
up
been
the
on
middle.
base twice here.
Yeah, walking a base hit. Now it's Halpert's turn. He singled last time, so.
Now batting Aaron Halbert.
Really, just the Bombers have had more extra base hits than the Riverside Bulldogs with all the home runs and the doubles and the triples.
Bulldogs have 6 hits on the day now versus the Bombers 14, but no errors. So a little bit of improvement. There's a positive you can take because this team had many errors to begin the season. Lots of fielding errors and things went wrong in that regard, but no runs surrendered via errors. So
They definitely cleaned up their defense the last 3 or 4 games.
yeah.
No errors against. They only had maybe 1 error in the series against the Bucks, which is great defense. No errors today, which is always great.
Halper doesn't swing at that one. It's almost at his eyes. 2-1, 2 outs. 15-3 ball game. Alex Rodriguez on first base. Agajanian misses low in the dirt there. Chris Sandberg blocks it from going between his legs.
Yeah, Agajanian really struggling this inning, not really staying ahead of guys, falling behind, and 3-1 count here. Hopefully Halper can make him pay for it.
That one counts as a strike, low inside.
Not a strike, but I mean,
The umpire says it's a strike, though, so full count here. Agajanian hits, actually, Aaron Halpert hits into shortstop, and it's a routine grounder. Ends the inning. Now it's 15-3, and we head to the final inning of play after this. And it's a 15-3 ball game. The Bombers lead the Riverside Bulldogs. Bradford Evans and Mason Jandro have the call with you today. And it's the final inning of play here. Connor McCollum's in after Brandon Wetnight gave up one earned run. And Jimmy Smith will face Connor McCollum. McCollum, first pitch, goes down in the zone for a strike.
Jimmy Smith, 3 hits today. 3 for 5, 2 RBIs, and a double. Good day.
He got a double his first time out against Alfredo Parras. That ball counts as a strike. 0-2 here. And you gonna throw another fastball here, Mason? Maybe get him with a changeup.
0-2. Yeah, you don't want anything really, anywhere close. But Connor, he throws a hard fastball, so maybe he goes up in the zone here. Maybe he goes right after him.
He throws a fastball there, but it misses. 1-2.
Goes up in the zone there, but Jimmy Smith lays off. And now 1-2, I'm guessing he'll probably go off speed here to Jimmy Smith.
And we'll see if you can tell the future, Mason, is Connor McCollum deals, throws off speed, misses a ball. Ball really sunk there.
Yeah, it was a really good off-speed pitch. Very up and fell out of the zone, but great eyes there by Jimmy Smith to lay off that, because the majority of guys would swing at that.
It looked like it was coming in there, and
yeah.
He decided he wasn't going to swing. And it's so hard as a batter. The ball's coming so quickly. Even at 75, that's still pretty fast if you think about it. And swings at that one. Still 2-2. One goes out of play.
Got a battle here against Jimmy Smith. Connor McCullum. 2-2, 15-3, top of the 9th inning. Bombers lead the Bulldogs.
So Connor McCullum looking to get Jimmy Smith out here. McCullum throws a nice breaking ball. Fools Jimmy Smith. You know, didn't get him the first time with that breaking ball, but he got him there.
Yeah, pretty much the exact same pitch as the one that Jimmy Smith didn't swing at. But that time, he gets Smith to swing over it. And now 1 out. And now number 9, Drew Bjorn, will come in for Ryan Knowles as a pinch hitter.
Not batting, Drew Bourne.
Bjorn is up. Drew Bjorn, we'll see what he can do here. Plays at Cuesta College. Catcher and a pitcher.
Yeah, Cuesta College up in Cal Poly Slow, or San Luis Obispo, should I say, right next to Cal Poly Slow. Good
McCullum
program.
Throws again a nice breaking ball there, off-speed pitch. 0-2 now. So 1 out here, 15-3 ball game. Top of the 9th. Big fastball blows by the batter, and nice pitch there. 2 strikeouts in a row for Connor McCullum. So his stuff's working today.
Yeah, I mean, Connor McCullum already throws about 87, 88, and then when you have that curveball changeup duo that he's throwing for strikes, he becomes a very deceptive pitcher, especially when you can throw 3 pitches for strikes.
So up now is Chris Sandberg. Chris Sandberg showcased a little bit of power here, and dangerous batter for sure.
4 RBIs on the day for Sandberg. As he looks at ball 1. 1-0, 15-3. I want to thank Corona High School again for having us out. We'll be here back again tomorrow for Game 3, final game of the 3-game series.
Connor McCullum misses low in the dirt there. And we've been playing a ball for 2 hours and 15 minutes in the top of the 9th inning here. It's 2-0 here, Connor McCullum behind. And there's a big swing there by Chris Sandberg, and he can't get it. So 2-1. Ball hits the edge of the strike zone now, 2-2. So good job by Connor McCullum to battle back after going down 2-0, and now can go either way. Connor McCullum on verge of striking out the side, and he gets Sandberg to ground out there. Nice play there by the third baseman Villanueva over to first. And it ends the inning 1-2-3, and it's 15-3 ball game in the bottom of the 9th inning. We'll be back after this. And we're in the dying embers of the game here, 15-3, bottom of the 9th inning here. Sam Neufeld will lead off the inning, and he's facing Logan Fry. Tyler Agajanian gave up 1 earned run over 2 innings pitched, and we'll see if Sam Neufeld can make the score look a little bit better. So Logan Fry pitched yesterday, and he's on in relief again. Misses. Got a lot of pace on that ball, though, that's for sure. 1-0 count. And Sam Neufeld behind on that one. Fouls it into the backstop. 1-1 count here, 15-3 ball game. 14 hits for the Bombers, 6 for the Bulldogs. 7 hits for the Bulldogs. Neufeld hits that one over into center field gap. Going to be a single. So now 8 hits. And now Kyle Coburn's up.
Yeah, I mean, Bulldogs scored 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th yesterday. Hopefully they can do something here in the bottom of the 9th. Chip away slowly. I mean, this is their last chance to get back in this game, and you know, if they want to get, they got to score 12 runs, Bradford.
Yeah, I mean, they got to do that, and they got to do that quick as we have 40 minutes left in the game because it is timed. No mercy rule in the Sccbl, but it is timed. So if they're going to get back into this one, which it'd be pretty crazy if they did, as Kyle Coburn flies that one out to right field, they'd have to do it quickly. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Sam Neufeld on first base, and now Kyle Kayberry, who can swing the bat a little bit, gets on. And Kyle Kayberry here will need to get on, and maybe a homer, maybe nice multi-base hit here.
Something. Kayberry's 0 for 4 today. Sam Neufeld is on first base, 15-3 in the bottom of the 9th. The Bombers lead the Bulldogs.
Breaking ball misses low for Logan Fry. 1-0 count. A few of these games have gotten away from the Bulldogs in a couple innings, and today's no exception, as Kayberry fouls that one off over to right field. But,
Yeah,
you know,
I don't know if that was a hit and run, but Neufeld got a great jump there, and Kyle Kayberry's got to see that in the corner of his eye and not swing at that. But I mean, if it was a hit and run, then obviously he did a good job by fouling that pitch off.
He talked about it. 2 outs and not being able to get out of the inning has been the problem for the Bulldogs today.
Exactly.
9 runs scored when there have been 2 outs.
2 out RBIs win ball games, Brad, and the Bombers have had 9 of them today out of their 15 runs. I mean, for 3 innings straight, the 4th, 5th, and 6th inning,
nice.
They scored 9 runs, and there's those 3 innings, and they were all with 2 outs. And you know, that's the ball game right there.
It'd be much closer, and maybe a realistic rally here. But it looks like, unfortunately, the Riverside Bulldogs are going to lose their 14th game of the season. 13th game, 15th game of the season, pardon me.
They lost their 14th yesterday. 15th
they
if
lost
they
their 14th yesterday.
15th if they lose today.
Could be 16th depending on the end of that Inland Valley Bucks game.
Yes.
So Kyle Kayberry hits that one up again. He goes 0 for 5 on the day unless batter drops it. And yes, he does, and he yells the scream of dismay, and now he goes down back to the dugout, really frustrated with his play today. Now it's 2 outs here, 15-3 ball game. Jesse Villalobos got a triple last time on deck, and now we have number 9, Zach Bowman.
Now batting, Zach Bowman.
Last chance for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the 9th inning. 15-3 is the score. Bombers lead the Bulldogs.
Ball misses away. Good job by Chris Sandberg of blocking that one before it goes past him. And Sam Neufeld got a single. And he's stranded on first. Will he be advanced? Throw there, fouled off. 1-1, 2 outs.
Bowman 0 for 4 today with 2 strikeouts, but every at-bat has been a really good at-bat. He's battled in all of his at-bats, quality at-bats, but just can't find that hit.
That one paints the outside of the strike zone, goes for a strike. 1-2 is the count in really big danger time for the Bulldogs, as it looks like they're in danger of losing this one 15-3. And Logan Fry here. Throws it, and it's a strikeout. He catches him looking, Zach Bowman, and now the Riverside Bulldogs have lost 15 games. They're 2-15 here, last in the Sccbl. Things have not gone according to plan for this team, but the most important thing in summer ball, I mean, you talk about all the time, is really not the team play, but individual play. And there have been some bright spots for this team individually. It's just the sum of the parts have been greater than the whole so far this season.
Yeah, I mean, they've done in every game that they've played, they've done maybe one thing, maybe two things really well, but the other things that make a good baseball team they haven't done well, and that's where they're just looking to put it all together and win a ball game. But it's been really tough for them. They've been they're competing out there, they're trying their best, but if it's not pitching, they don't hit. If it's not hitting, they don't pitch, and that's, you can't win a lot of games. I mean, you can't win a game when you give up a run in every single inning except for 3. It's tough to win games like that, especially when they're all earned. There's no unearned runs. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. I understand. As pitchers, you're going to get hit, and, getting hit is part of baseball. But, it's hard for an offense to walk up to the plate and, it's a 3-2 ball game and they're in it, and then the 4th inning happens and they score 5 runs, and the 6th inning 2 more, and then 7th inning 2 more, and
so
8th
those
inning.
single innings you talk about just crippled this team and really added to their inability to get a win, and it's a little bit discouraging. But the Bulldogs still, they compete, they go out and they do their best, and can't guarantee you a win every game, but you can take solace in knowing that you've done your best. And I feel like all these players on this team don't send it in. They don't quit. They give it their best.
You just saw Zach Bowman there strike out, and he was pissed through his helmet. He wasn't happy. I mean, we're not happy. No one should be happy that they lose. Of course, they're going to be down, and they want to win a game, and hopefully they can win the final game of this series tomorrow. And those 2-out runs, like we talked about, 9 2-out runs today for the SoCal Bombers was really the difference in the game. And 2-out hits, 2-out base runners, and 2-out runs, 2-out base hits are what wins ball games. And hopefully tomorrow the Riverside Bulldogs come out here and get those hits that they need and those runs that they need to win today. The final line score for today's game: Bombers 15 runs on 14 hits, 2 errors. Riverside Bulldogs 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Winning pitcher Cody White for
the Riverside Bulldogs, the losing pitcher is Alfredo Parras.
Alfredo Parras, the losing pitcher. Tomorrow is Game 3. We'll have it here at 4 o'clock, first pitch at Corona High School. As for Bradford Evans, I'm Mason Jandro. We'll see you guys tomorrow.